very excited to have the opportunity to purchase the Brass Expo from Howard Zane. And we are looking forward to following up on a great history with the 2016 Brass Expo.
We knew we had to pull out all the stops in an effort to expand on that history to reach an even larger audience.
We want to once again have all the importers under one roof. To accomplish that, finding the right location for a venue was very important.
Chicago was virtually a unanimous choice among all that we talked to. It's centrally located in the U.S., easy to fly into, with some of the best museums, food, and hotels. And it's a great railroad city. So it just seemed to be the ideal location for us. After visiting several hotels, we knew that the Westin Chicago North Shore was the perfect venue. It's large enough, yet still quite elegant and intimate. Not too far from the city, close to both O'Hare and a private airport.
Our mantra from the beginning was to have a show that was more than just trains on tables. Of course, we want to see lots of individuals and dealers selling brass models of all scales, but it has to be about more than that. We spent a lot of time discussing what was needed with others in the industry.
Fred Hill of the Coachyard and Jimmy Booth of Glacier Park Models both have immense knowledge of brass model trains and also train shows. So we were thrilled to add both of them in an advisory position along with Howard Zane.
We know this will be a watershed event for the brass model train industry. However, we have always tried to give back by preserving the history of brass model trains. So we knew we wanted to create a museum or art gallery type environment for this show.
Fortunately, we have Ron on our staff, someone who has worked from Disney to Landmark Entertainment and is very familiar with building sets and theme park environments. So we knew together we could create something that would really take this show to a whole new level.
And of course, once we built that museum, we had to fill it with something equally impressive. A prolific collector that has always been very supportive of the hobby has agreed to display some spectacular, one-of-a-kind items that you could say are the crown jewels of brass model trains.
And of course, Dan has many items in his personal collection, and several of the importers and other collectors are going to provide enough items that the museum is going to be very impressive. A lot of items most folks have only read about and never imagined they would see in person.
We also knew the social aspect is important. This has to be a place where like-minded collectors can have discussions in an environment conducive for that. That may be during the show or after hours at the beautiful lounge of the Westin Hotel. We hope as many as possible will take advantage of the great rates we worked out and stay at the hotel to get the full experience.
We came up with the idea of this parlor car event, where we would have a setting which included live classical music from a professional pianist on a grand piano, drinks, hors d'oeuvres, and the opportunity to mingle with the importers. One of the features will be a unique roundtable discussion planned with some very special guests. We know this will be the highlight of the show for many.
We know everyone who attends will be impressed with the level of commitment we are putting into the 2016 Brass Expo show. I strongly feel this is a pivotal point for our industry, and my staff and I are looking forward to meeting you there. This is not a show you will want to miss.